And it's Sovereign Minds, the podcast. Once again, we're back. We took a little hiatus because we had a lot of work.
It's called work?
It's called work, yeah. Yes.
Lots of work.
You have to work. Our last podcast was actually February 17th, and it is now April 17th, so exactly 2 months later.
Wow.
We should be back in the swing of things now that we've got tax season out of the way.
And you never know what we might bring you.
Yeah, we're down here at the Epicenter of Freedom at Mountaintop Media, and we are doing the best we can to try to get news out there. We'll be on. We have some good stories coming up. I'm not going to tip my hat on them too much yet because I want to make sure that we have all of our ducks in order. But yeah, we got some good stuff coming up. And
Yeah, we're doing both, local and national.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're the news that tells you the news.
Actually gives you something you may look.
Maybe the truth, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so today is April 17th, 2026. This is podcast number 167. The title of our podcast is AI Has Become Self-Aware. And yeah, it's getting kind of, I don't
It's a
know.
little scary. There's a lot of good things about AI, but there's a lot of scary things about it.
It's getting kind of weird out there. I mean, what I'm seeing is we're getting to the point where we got layer of law, layer of software, we got layer of society. It's like we're building a tiramisu that's going to fall apart here and taste like crap.
Well, then it's not a tiramisu.
Well, maybe not.
You can call it something else, but probably not tiramisu.
A crapamasu? I don't know. But it is getting weird out there. And crap, I'm going to sue. I mean, maybe that's it.
It is crazy out there on all levels.
Yeah.
Not just one,
Now
on all.
Our first story, and we're just getting back into the swing of things, so this is going to be fairly short and sweet today. We just got a couple of things to cover. We're working on some pretty big stories that we want to go through and make sure we've got all our ducks in order and our T's are crossed and our dots are I'd and all that good stuff. Yeah.
If you want to do that.
This is, we're on X here, and this is Peter St. Onge, and go ahead and scroll down past the robot there, and let's play this little clip because this is kind of frightening when you think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Les.
AI can now hack everything as Anthropic's new model finds more exploits in a couple weeks than the entire global security community has discovered in the past decade. Will we go back to pen and paper, FedExing silver coins to pay the Netflix bill and burying the gold in the backyard? Last week, AI company Anthropic of Claude fame announced its internal Mythos AI model can hack everything. Every operating system, Windows, Mac, Unix, every database, every web browser, therefore every website. So hospitals, power grids, military, the stock market, your bank. Just days later, Treasury Secretary Bessent called in top banks to coordinate emergency measures. The reason is in just a few weeks, Mythos found 4,000 so-called zero-day vulnerabilities, meaning nobody knows about them, so there is no defense. Anthropic immediately set up Project Glasswing to bring in 40 partners to design defenses before Mythos goes public. These include Microsoft, Apple and Linux, browser companies, security companies like CrowdStrike, cloud infrastructure like Amazon and Google, who run pretty much every website, chip makers, banks, and of course the Department of War. The problem is, over the past 30 years, everything has moved online. Your paycheck, your medical records, your retirement savings, the supply chains for food, gasoline, the electricity, the database that knows who you are and what you own. Now, we did this because it's cheap and convenient. Imagine trying to run an economy without computers, but it came with major hacks. In 2017, WannaCry and NotPetya wiped out hundreds of thousands of PCs and servers at major companies, including hospitals. In 2020, Russia sat inside Treasury and Justice for 9 months undetected. A 2024 attack cost $22 billion and froze prescriptions for millions, while hospitals could not get paid. China stole 21 million U.S. security clearance files, which looks an awful lot like an act of war. Equifax leaked 147 million American Social Security numbers, so 4,000 of those in a couple weeks. It's COVID in terms of the economy. Now, it's tempting to say enough is enough, it's time to throttle AI. The problem is whatever Mythos can do today, Chinese open source can do in 6 to 12 months. meaning we are on the AI roller coaster, like it or not, climbing higher every day, and the only solution is good guys go faster than bad guys. It's exactly what government oversight would kill. Just like gun control cripples the good guys and bounces off bad guys, AI regulation cripples Anthropic and Glasswing, but the bad guys get it in 6 to 12 months. So its next 4,000 hacks in a couple weeks is big, and in 6 to 12 months, it'll be in the wild, whatever Anthropic does. Top companies will deploy defenses in time. The half-assed companies will not, including the poster child of half-assed government databases and systems. In the meantime, it might make sense to pick up something that cannot be hacked, whether it's a stack of gold coins or some Bitcoin. Read the rest with charts and all the gory details, along with how to play this, stocks that win or lose, at profsaintange.com. Okay, we'll be watching. See you next time.
Boy, that's comforting. I feel so much better now.
Don't you?
I've got like this warm and fuzzy feeling in my stomach now, and maybe I'm going to throw up.
Just when you thought you knew everything that was going on and there was hope out there with AI.
The ramifications of this, if the system gets unplugged, if the system gets unplugged somehow, we're through, and it's a worldwide catastrophe. Are we going to be Y2K? I don't know. I mean, is it going to be back to the dark ages? Is cats and dogs living in sin? I don't know. Apocalyptic? I don't know.
There's no way to know. We've never been here before. We have never been in this space of things.
But I like when he's talking about getting out of the system a little bit. You know, you might want to have some food. You might want to, be able to have a garden. I don't know, just in case. Maybe some.
And rely on something else besides the internet.
And the fact that the government is the most exposed place of hacking. Whether it's the banks or the government, take your pick. These people are sitting on these fat retirements that they worked their lives for, or I don't know, kind of like maybe one of the things that we have been locally been seeing, and we'll talk more about it, is how they've been stacking up their paychecks with fat.
That's what makes this so bad. Is there's some really good things and there's some really bad things on this whole front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
well, we're on the roller coaster, like you said, whether you like it or not. But I think there might be a few people to get thrown off at the top. So we'll have to see. It's getting crazier and crazier and crazier. I don't know if anybody else can feel it, but I've been feeling it a lot this year. Is that it just seems like we're on a fast track to hell here if we're not careful. I hope it's. It's. There's a light at the end of the tunnel,
like you say,
and it's not a train.
The good guys got to go faster, so we just got to speed it up.
Oh my gosh. Who knew? I mean, did you even think about anything like this, say, 20 years ago?
I would, yeah.
It's just incredible.
Yeah.
And now we've got all these trustworthy government guys
people
that would never lie to us about anything. I mean, we got Eric Swalwell. I think that's how they say it. And that piece of garbage. And now we've got Adam Schiff, too, another piece of garbage.
No.
And he's actually in the Senate, I think.
Say it's not so.
And so I wanted to play this because evidently Swalwell's gone now. But let's listen to Pencil Neck here for a minute and see what he's got to say, because he's always told the truth.
As we
right?
look down below.
Say that there is ample evidence, and indeed there is, of collusion of people in the Trump campaign with the Russians. There's clear evidence on the issue of collusion. There is ample evidence of collusion in plain sight. Plenty of evidence of collusion or conspiracy. And there is significant evidence of collusion. The president is someone who seems pathologically incapable of
Hold on right there.
This president...
Now, does that guy look like he's pathologically incapable of telling the truth?
No.
Just saying. And they're talking about the Russian collusion that has been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt that it never happened. And these guys lied about it. They doctored it. They're going into the Congress now and finding out all of the stuff that they lied about. They made up the stories. They ran with stuff that wasn't real, or they just made it up. So are we getting to the bottom of stuff? I don't know.
Yeah, and they just regurgitated everything from one thing to another. They all had the same same playlist.
No, wait a minute. Let him go, and he'll tell you he's got all the evidence needed to.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
He didn't just go with the script that they gave him.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
what he said.
He did the investigation and knows himself, right?
What he said. Go ahead, Les.
People around him may be compromised by a foreign power.
Do you have direct evidence of collusion with Russia?
There is direct evidence. There's abundant evidence of collusion, persistent allegations that the Russians have been laundering money through the Trump Organization. Continues to believe Russian propaganda. That makes him dangerous to our country. Donald Trump and his campaign colluded with the Russians. There is ample evidence of collusion. There is significant evidence, much of it in the...
Everything he said that Trump was doing was exactly what they were doing.
Yeah.
It's this projection thing. I mean, anytime you want, listen to these guys, you know exactly what they're doing. Oh, by the way,
They're very truthful about what they're doing.
he's got the backup in Swalwell right there. He tells the truth always, and boy, what a serious look on his face that, yeah, they got the evidence.
They look like they're
got
freaking
him,
high.
They got him this time. Yeah.
Well, look at them. They all look like they're doped up. I'm sorry.
I think they're high on power. I'm not sure if you can smoke it or it's injectable, but whatever it is, it's obviously
got to their
addictive.
brains. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's see what else they have to say.
public domain on the issue of collusion. Certainly say with confidence that there is significant evidence of collusion. Ample evidence in the public domain on the
look
issue
at
of
the guy who
collusion.
looks high.
There is
Thyroid
circumstantial
problem or what?
evidence
Oh,
of
he looks
collusion.
high.
There is direct evidence, I think, of deception. Russians gave help, and the president made full use of that help. And that is pretty damning.
Any evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia?
I should
There
say
is circumstantial evidence, certainly, of collusion or coordination. There has been direct evidence of deception.
But to be crystal clear, this evening, as we speak, there is no hard evidence of collusion between the Trump campaign and the Russians. You said there's circumstantial evidence.
You know, I would not say, I would not phrase it the way that you did. And circumstantial
of
evidence
course
can be
not.
very powerful and is hard
hold on,
evidence.
stop it right there. What?
I wouldn't put it that way because we would be crystal clear exactly. We don't have anything.
They have the evidence, right? No.
Not a, yeah.
And I would hat tip to Maze Moore is where this comes from. That's why you're seeing the maze on there. But yeah, I mean these. Can you believe that? I mean, now what do you got to do to become a politician and join the Democratic
Be a better
Party?
liar.
Just got to be the best liar in the group. Gotta be the best. I can lie straight.
Be the best bullshitter there is, and you win the prize.
Yeah. Adam Schiff is full of shit. Okay, let's go.
Coordination of effort between the Trump campaign and the Russians. Trump campaign welcomed Russian help, built it into their campaign plan, never reported it, made full use of it, and then lied about it. I don't want to go into specifics, but I will say that there is evidence that is not circumstantial.
Hold on.
But you admit it's
I don't want you to make me prove what I have because I really don't have it. So let's just move along.
I don't want to go into specifics because there aren't any.
That's what I'm saying. Let's just move along.
Yeah, and I mean, this guy should be on the lot of. I bet he could sell cars to people.
Shifty shift.
Shift. Yeah, Shifty.
It should be like, you know, on Homer Simpson when they did the electric thing. Every time he lies, he
It's
just
like,
made,
ouch.
Yeah, he
It's
just
not-
made one
ouch.
big lightning bolt like thing.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like what's his name? Yeah, Bart.
Yeah.
Ouch! Stop it! Ouch!
Yeah, exactly.
No, they should. It should be like more like Lethal Weapon. You know, where they're gonna do the electrodes on the old nipple thing or something. Yeah,
Well, or other places.
maybe. We got a little bit more, but I think you sort of get the idea here. So we're telling the truth because we're in the U.S. House of Representatives. Yeah, that's it. The truth. We got evidence. We got collusion.
But don't ask me to show it to you.
Yeah, that's it. Collusion. In fact, we know everything. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
all you have right now is a circumstantial case.
Actually, no, Chuck. I can tell you that the case is more than that, and I can't go into the particulars, but there is more than circumstantial evidence now. So, again, I think...
So you have seen direct evidence of collusion.
I don't want to go into specifics, but I will say that there is evidence that is not circumstantial.
Yeah, we
Can you
don't.
come up with a different answer?
Circumstantial. It was circumstantial.
Look who's right down below it.
He doesn't lie about anything.
That's what I'm saying.
can't-
Is
you-
this the liar page?
No, he can't lie about anything because he doesn't know what the truth is anymore. In
Oh,
order,
well,
so
yeah.
you can't lie if you're not even sure what a lie is because you're
If
just.
you can't even speak anything, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know. So let's go to our next clip.
I just had to throw that. Oh yes, the beautiful disappearance and people dying.
So we've got a string of deaths and missing scientists hits 11 as UFO researchers. Okay, so we got AI at one end of the spectrum and UFOs at the other end, and then we got Shifty Shift in the middle.
What can you say?
I don't know. Life is a dream.
Oh, you can't make it up. I mean, really?
Yeah. Okay,
Well, it's kind of interesting that these scientists are, missing or dead or,
yeah.
yeah,
I don't know.
explain it.
It's kind of like
I wonder if they have a floating car.
I wonder if they found the laptop. Maybe they got a hold of Wiener's laptop
I was going to say something really bad.
or Hunter's
but I'm not.
laptop. Somebody's laptop. I don't know.
That's not true. There's no such thing as their laptop. What's the matter with you? That's not truthful.
No, they proved that Anthony Weiner had a laptop.
No.
And on the laptop, it had a bunch of references to things like, I don't know, the discredited Pizzagate.
Like the Hunter's laptop.
Yeah.
There was connection between the two laptops.
I mean, I got kicked off that neighborhood platform because I said, is the laptop real? And it was like, boom, you're gone. Because,
no
well,
questions asked.
yeah. Hey, you don't want to, what happened to all the evidence? Anyway.
But this is interesting because I even heard today that I think Trump is calling for this because it's kind of interesting about these people.
So evidently we've got a disturbing wave of deaths and disappearances involving top U.S. scientists working on classified aerospace, defense, and unidentified anomaly phenomenon. It used to be UFO,
And they've changed
I was
it.
trying to figure out what it was. Is
Yeah.
it UAP? Is it UFO? I don't know. How come it's an anomalous phenomenon now? It used to be unidentified, but now it's unidentified anomalously.
Because they can do that.
We just changed the acronyms to fool everybody.
Yeah, we
I
do
guess.
that
I
with
don't know.
everything. Don't you know that? Haven't you noticed that?
So, these guys are just disappearing? Is that what the story says? Congressman stressed that actually have highly sensitive information, and many reported feeling threatened before vanishing or turning up dead. Well, yeah, I guess I would feel threatened if I thought I was going to vanish or turn up dead. This is too coincidental, so we might have to be investigating this. Burleson said, "Yeah, it's
they were supposed
people
to
are
be
vanishing
bringing-
and they're dead. Should we investigate? I don't know. Maybe.
Well, they were supposed to be bringing forth some sensitive information. What type of information, we don't know. But then they come up missing or dead.
Well, if you put AI together with a UAP and a UFO,
I mean, maybe AI is doing it. Who
got
knows?
You got a new group.
Called. You got to come up with. We got to come up with 3 letters.
The UFO UAI PII. I don't know. I'm lost.
Yay!
The yippee-ki-yay. Yeah, I don't know.
But anyway, it's kind of interesting that, like I say, supposedly they had some type of information. What it was or pertaining to, we're not sure. But they're not nowhere to be found.
I like the guy's
or
comments.
They're dead.
The comments on Fox and Friends. This is literally not. They're just literally disappearing. Left all of their devices at home. This is not normal. Yeah, I guess when you just disappear and you left all your devices at home, I don't know if that's normal. Maybe.
I don't know. I never disappeared.
The White House is investigating mysterious deaths and disappearance of 10 scientists connected to nuclear and space research. I didn't listen to the clip. What's he got to say? We can watch it on X.
They just literally disappeared, left all of their devices at home. This is not normal. These are some of the most advanced scientists, researchers in our nation, some of the most important people for our nation's national security efforts, and they all just mysteriously disappeared.
You don't have
This
to be
is
a
a
rocket
rattle
scientist to
no.
think that
to pay
that's
attention to this
not
issue
normal.
and make sure that our nation's top scientists are are safe and secure. This is too coincidental, and so we have to be investigating this. We need to have our nation's top investigators, the FBI, and every agency looking into this matter.
I don't know. Things are getting weird. Go ahead and let's go back to the story and scroll down a little bit. Let's see what's up there. Anti-aging. Trump announced Thursday that the administration is already reviewing the cases.
Left behind phones, wallets, and other devices when they disappeared.
Man, I hope this ain't the rapture, because God's only taking up the rocket scientists.
You did say it's Sodom and Gomorrah, and God was looking for 2 good men there, and there weren't any.
Yeah.
So maybe there's only 11 here.
I don't know. I'm scared now. Authorities initially ruled.
Well, I'm not a scientist, so I don't have to worry about it.
So the latest name in the drawing attention is Amy Eskridge, a 34-year-old aerospace researcher from Huntsville, Alabama, who died on June 11th, 2022. The authorities initially ruled her death a suicide by self-inflicted gunshot wound, but the case is now being re-examined due to the emerging pattern. Was president of the exotic science. What's exotic science?
That could cover a lot of things. I'm not sure exactly what the definition of exotic science is.
Well, if Swalwell is involved.
Stop.
I was thinking somebody else that was from down in them parts, like Hillary.
I don't know. It's Swalwell. Good God. A company which founded specifically to create a public-facing persona for disclosing anti-gravity technology and related breakthroughs.
I was going to say, is this sleepover or whatever?
I don't know. Stop it. She had been researching advanced propulsion systems. Now we could go into Swalwell. Gravity modification. Yeah, this is the floating thing.
Yeah.
I hear Soros drives a floating car.
The floating car.
The floating car. Yeah. More on that later.
Is that aerospace? That's what it says. Is a floating car considered aerospace material?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just spaced out material.
Space cadet material.
Yeah, space cadet material. That's what this is the public-facing persona of space cadet. Yeah. So she had been researching advanced propulsion, gravity modification, and tropics.
Goes back to the exotic.
Involving UFO and extraterrestrial life. Boy, I can barely get through that. I don't know. All I know is it's getting weird, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to see what exotic science is.
I don't know. All I know is
my computer won't bring it up right at the moment.
All I know is there is no reason and there is no eloquence. It's force and that's it. And there's fire and there's dangerous servants and there's fearful masters and I guess.
Until next time.
Yeah.